Hello. Hi. How you all doing? How you all doing? I should be looking at you guys here. Hello, yeah. Waaw wax naa gune ne naa leen koo si kanam maa busy woon si meeting laa ne woon léegi maa ngi def vidéo nii waaye su ma paree incha allah ok ba si kanam. Hello. Hi. Assalamu alaikum. How you all doing? I'm gonna talk about the A&A people. And to also remind you guys why I was condemning art. Hence you guys behave like you forget why I was condemning art. So yesterday I joined one of the ladies live video. One of the black American women. Okay? And I just want to repeat what I was saying there, but I'm gonna say it in a different way. You know how I just talk about the same thing but in a different way, Hello. Hi. No sound. You joker. Was it because I wasn't talking that time? Let me play my favorite song first. One and daga to yeah. Let's dance one of my favorite songs nowadays first. Hello. Ring ding. Ding ding. Ring ding. Ring ding. Dole, dole mo man the do. Ring ding. Chakana makana makana. Ring ding. Chakana makana makana. After this song, people, after this song. Ring ding. I was supposed to be standing. Dole mo man the do. Eh ya yo. Dole, dole wangu gayo. Eh ya yo. Senegal, dole mo man the do. Are you guys hearing me clearly? Because my iPad is not good. If it's going let me know so I'll use my phone. Let me know please before I waste my energy because this iPad sometimes finding break. Africa na bedane, karata dinamo. Linda, oui, rek. Sénégal, Côte d'Ivoire. Oh, Jama, the time different. You're cooking. Hi, my moderator is here there. Hi, thank you, Evie. Hi, investment. Hi. No, it's not investment. Movement, sorry, investment. Hello, hi. Hello, Mustafa. Hello, hi. It's no good. Is it going kirkir? Let me know, guys, if the phone, if the thing is not good, so I can use my phone. Nodima, Nodima. Hello, Ibrahima. Are you guys hearing me perfectly, or is it? Okay. It's not jamming and. Okay. That's good. Thank you, guys. Dole mo mandagu, yo. Why yalla no pende? Oh no, it's why the gumoy. Oh yeah, yo. Love Sénégal yëngul ñu xam ne fi ñoo fi dëggal lay lii laa wuy wi rek. Salaamaaleykum mbokk yi, man de dinaa def vidéo xolof suba wala gannaaw suba inshallah di wax si mbiri gune góor yi dee ci géej gi ak a daw yaram, waaye tey ba xam leneen lu ma indi so si waxam tubaab laa neexati tey jéggal leen ma. Okay, hello people, welcome. What I want to talk about is the little art Cathy woman. The little art Cathy. I call it little art Cathy because she's not as bad as art, you know, like with the bullying and going crazy. She's just talking about her experience, which I feel like shrinking my eyes to disappear, but I can't do it. I'm so angry. Because the African community, you're not allowed to say your experience. Remember? I said this from day one. So, why the hell are you people saying that she's going to Gambia, the Gambians ready? Let her go to Gambia. Let her talk about her experience when she go to Gambia. Just like she did in Ghana. Talk about the fat ass lizard, the Amijob lizard, Super D lizard. Fat ass mosquitoes. Fat ass, what's it called? The other animals she doesn't like. Cows, whatever. But the most important thing is to expose the corruption. Let her expose the intelligent reason of the corruption. Expose it to the core. Why the hell you guys don't want people to expose the bad thing about our culture? That's what I come to ask you all tonight. I told you guys this. That even if people condemning our culture and crawling on the floor, mopping your floor, cleaning your feet, condemning our culture, you will still say no. Because this woman, she's not bullying like Art was doing. She sometimes say effing this, effing that, race is frustrated, and that's wrong a bit, but that's nothing. That's just how she talk. You can see that she's like joke her brain woman like Amijo. So when she use effing this, she's not like using it just because it's Africa and stuff. That's just how she talk when she's angry. But our community condemning everything to the hell all the time in our language. Saying things that are worse by saying that Gambians are so evil. Gambians are so bad. The Africans, I don't know what's come over us. We are so evil. Is that not worse than what that woman was saying? Talk, all of you Africans that don't like what the woman was saying. I don't care you're Ghanaian, Malian, Guinean, Congolian, from the sky, yan, from under the ground, yan. I don't care where you're from. I am so all of Africa. When they're angry with one person, they will say Africans are so evil. Why us Africans are so evil? Look at this. Why are we like this? Look at this. Is that not how we talk? Is that not how we talk? Oh, I forgot. Only us is allowed to say it. Us Africans. No black American is allowed to say it. No French American, no Congo, from wherever, black. No, from Spanish, from French, from Germany, America. You're not black enough to say it. I don't know if this is hypocrisy, insecurity, dishonesty, control. Don't want your culture to be told to find a barrier, to condemn your culture, the bad thing about your culture, when you're condemning everything. What else it is? I don't know all the name for what is this. Anyway, may I know since I start talking now for years, I know I'm not talking just for my culture to love me and for me to make friends with anybody. Doesn't matter my culture or not. And this is something that I accept and take with faith. Take it 100%. That I will never have people happy with me, any platform that I rule. Because the way the people are going to think is going to be different from the way I think. I'm hot as fire this whole 2 months. You guys know this. I told you this. One of my family members have an accident. And he's still not healed. I'm hot as fire. Stressed as F. But the culture is not helping me there. How the hell is this culture like this? You guys want people from America and Guinea and Italy and Germany and everywhere to come in and invest and make money. But they're not allowed to condemn anything bad about the culture. The corruption, the lizard, the electric going off. Even no snack. If the woman complains there's no snack. I know the no snack is, but it sounds like it's nothing, but it's important to her. If the woman is like Amijo, she like food, and her children are young, they like their chocolate or whatever. She have right to complain there's no snack, there's no this, there's no that. She's just grumpy and angry. I know Africa, even us when we go holiday, we get angry all the time. You know it. How many of you condemning the woman now for talking? And you go on holiday, you are rage. You're raged by everything. People corrupt you to death. How many of us can go to holiday and come back without corruption? And then you people say that, oh, there's corruption everywhere there. I know there's corruption everywhere. But why is he not allowed to talk about it? That's what I don't understand. If it's corruption everywhere, Africa corruption is insane and double the rest of the world corruption. Or maybe they don't know how to do the corruption then. Because the corruption, they're not just doing it in the government by not building your hospital, not giving you good school, not abusing your children to death and getting away with it, all of this. No. They're also doing it. I need to take a break. Snack. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I told you guys I'm hot. So when you're commenting, watch how you comment. Make it clear I understand your comment. I cannot read properly. If not, I'm blocking everyone tonight. I'm ready to block my entire subscribers tonight. Okay, listen, I'm not joking. I'm ready to block if there's a button to block all your subscribers and just what you say, I'm going to do it. If you make me angry. So, don't make me find a break. There's no break in my house. back to what I was saying again. Yeah, corruption. How is that? The corruption is everywhere. But Africa doing it like a 2-year-old corrupting. Even in the market, you want to buy a Jimbo, they corrupt you. I said this in a video not long ago. Last year when I was in the market, one old woman was corrupting me for buying seasoning, Jimbo. You know that Jimbo or Maggi, that little seasoning Africa seasoning cube, that little nightmare seasoning cube that is like this size, you know. And people saying that it's not healthy, you know, that seasoning cube. I buy fish, I buy oil, onions, whatever, you know, and I buy this. And the woman sell me it for like $5 each or something, like just a lot of money, I can't remember. And when I went home and I was like, oh my God, I was like, today I'm gonna check how much I spent. I was taking note on my phone. You know how your phone have a note? I was taking note of whatever I buy. This is how I know they corrupt me. And there was something else also that they corrupt me, can't remember, but I definitely remember this old woman one because she's so old and I can't believe it. After that, anytime when I go to the market, she's like, hello, Clean. Clean is like someone that always buy from you. Clean, hi, today you're not buying anything. I said, I didn't do that. I'm just like, and I just pass, you know, because she's old. I just leave her with it. But if she was younger, I'll go and, you know, confront her, whatever, tell her why you corrupted me. But anyway, so when I took note of the things I bought, it wasn't a lot. I was making yassa or something like this, fish yassa. You know how you just either fry the fish or you grill it. Can't remember which one. I think it was a fry one because you have two kinds of fish yassa. You can either fry the fish and make the onion sauce, or you can grill it and make the onion sauce. So I remember I bought cooking oil for sure. I just wanted to see how they're complaining Gambia is expensive for cooking. So I wanted to go to the market as many times as I can to experience it. So I was going to the market a lot. And this thing can save you money for even sending money back home. Then you know how much they need to go to the market every day and stuff. Anyway, so when I came back and I was telling them I bought this amount of money is what I spent to buy this. This amount of money is what I spent to buy this. I swear to God, I know what you mean, but I'm gonna come to why she dislikes so many things. She's just being real. She's just jumping her body like I'm a joke, just telling you how it is, you know. So it's good that she did that, because like what she said in the videos, a lot of people go on holiday and they're not telling it like the way they're supposed to tell it. Like the way Art was saying, that's good. It's just Art was adding the bully way, you know, like rice and fufu, and you know, just going insane. But if Art was just talking, saying the 100% the truth was the experience. That's what I do in my videos all the time. That's what we need. Anyway, so when that woman corrupt me with the little seasoning thing, I went home and I brought all the stuff I bought. I was like, this thing is this thing is this. And when I mentioned the stock cube, I was like, look at how expensive these stock cubes are now. I bought these 2 Scott stock cube for this amount of money. Everybody was laughing so much and like, oh my God, they scammed you. I'm like, no, it can't be. That woman is so old. So look at these things. They're so annoying. And I remember she told me the price clearly. I asked her again. She said yes. And I give her the money. She gave me the right change for that price. She knows what she's doing. How many of us send money to Africa to buy a land or to build your land and they corrupt your money, even your own family members? And we are complaining in our language, talking about it all the time in our language. So why can't we talk about the good then? How many of you from Gambia, Senegal, Ghana, wherever you're from, Nigeria, that is doing their YouTube video or Facebook video, saying good thing about their country? Hey, I love my country. Look at my dress. I love my country. So nice. Look at me. Oh, I love my country. When you go there, it's so nice. The mango, you see it under the mango tree. So nice. You eat some rice. Oh, fufu is so nice. I love my country. Oh, God bless my country. Everything's so good. And just bye, guys. See you again. Who does that? How many of us doing it? Lot of us are so broken to do that. What's the English word? I don't care. You guys call me illiterate. Find that barrage. We only come to Facebook, YouTube, crying, condemning the culture in our language. Even the white people don't know what we're saying, but they consider these people are so miserable and dying. Oh, only us allowed to do it. What a hypocrite community. This is why we never change. Child marriage will never stop. Nothing will never stop. Because our community is so hypocrite and sick. That's nothing. You think this is annoying that I'm saying the culture is hypocrite? How many of you come to Facebook every day and say, we're so evil, I don't know why we're so evil, why are we doing this, why our country people are like this, why black people are like that's worse than the culture is hypocrite. It's evil, not worse than hypocrite. That's what you guys say all the time. Me, I never really say that, like the culture is so evil and stuff. When I'm angry, I use hypocrite and stuff. Even though the culture is full of evilness, as long as the culture has good too. I mean, never mind my English. Let's think. When I'm angry, my little English disappear. Now, let's think, people. You say that people have to just say the good thing about the culture. We need solution. Bring solution. Yeah, I want to argue about that. We need solution. Somebody was commenting, we need solution. Ami Tontuma. Lower. Here, there's one man here always trying to marry me. He's like, Ami Tontuma. Loo bëgguma tontu la ci noonu lum da xawma li ngay wax. The Samsung 8% is talking again. They want their entire generation blocked tonight. If anyone don't say anything good here tonight, I'm blocking their entire generation. I swear to Allah. And if you don't believe me, time. Anyway, I'm not reading comment yet, so wait till I finish reading when I'm done what I'm saying. Back to the sickening and insane, idiotic culture. You say, oh, why can't you guys just say good things about the culture? What other option apart from laughing? Tell me. The culture people have to talk about the good things. The culture that people will insult you for not going to school when it's not your fault that you didn't have any school. Right now, the children growing up in Gambia and Senegal and all over Africa and stuff, and they don't have no school right now, this minute as I'm talking to you, it's their fault. They're supposed to go and register themselves. Those children are going to grow up and be called illiterate all the time, like I've been called illiterate. Even yesterday, I've been called illiterate in that video. People get insulted for child marriage and rape and stuff, which is why no one wants to talk about it. Everyone is like, they even think I'm mad for talking about it. I'd rather get insulted and save one person than not get insulted and that person be the next victim and feeling what I'm feeling. That's wickedness. And you want me to just say a good thing about the culture? Then why can't the culture do good? The culture just want good and the culture cannot do good. What kind of sick or not understand life is this culture? When the culture know that they only want good, they only want everyone to say good. African culture is the only culture in the entire world that only want to hear good thing. You're not allowed to say bad thing. Oh, your dad live in London. But the culture will do one or two bad, good nak. This culture that only want you to say good, they only have one or two good for you to say. 1 or 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. All of this is insane. But they want you to say good. This culture was supposed to be some Buddhism culture then. Some yoga Buddhism culture. So I'm so angry. Don't see me Yes, please come and visit me. It's just me and the children here. I'll cook you super kanja, whatever you like. So I can take a break of YouTube anyway, all everyday YouTube, and we go out and stuff. Wait, Janga, I'll talk to you after on Instagram. Now I'm just too hot. I have to give this culture a big dinner, big Sunday dinner. Find a barrage and get ready. You don't want that woman to talk. I'm gonna tell you worse than that woman is telling you. You cannot do nothing about it. Or you're gonna deport me, or you're gonna condemn me. Find a break trying to condemn me. Me, if you condemn me, I don't care. I'm still gonna talk more anyway. Me, I'm condemned master. You cannot condemn me. Don't even bother. So, don't even bother condemning me. Doesn't matter what insult you use, illiterate, insulting me for child marriage, whatever, all of these things. I told you it. I told you what the child marriage did to me and what it led me to. So if you're using it to insult me, thinking I will stop talking or I will get embarrassed and isolate myself, what's the English word? You're just wasting your energy because I told you it so you can avoid doing it to your children. So find a break. I don't know why she's singing about these Americans, song here when they're supposed to be Hawana Kambala song. Dinamo. So the culture, they only want you to say good thing. But they have 2 good things out of 10. What kind of sick culture is this? How do they want you to only say good thing when they barely have any good thing for you to say, apart from the mangoes and the sea, and those are from Allah, they're from God, they're not yours. Don't make me scream. I have neighbors and my building is not very good. They'll hear me when I'm screaming. You can talk about the mangoes, they're nice, the juru, especially juru mango. Talk about the oranges, the sea, the fish, fish yasa, sorry. It's nice. Why don't you talk about that? Hey! I just wish my culture was something that I can just strangle the culture to death and just stay with no culture, none of this madness. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm part of your whatever. Find a barrage. Always talking about negative. Find a barrage. Your entire generation is going to hell bottom. You always talk about positive. Find a break and talk about positive. Where's the next person to block? Wait, people, hold on. Let me read these people first. So I can block all of them first before I can continue. What are you talking about? Brain scan. Ami, you don't need brain scan. How can you block all your subscribers? I'm looking for another comment from you that is bad enough to block your entire generation. I can block all my subscribers and talk on my own. I don't care. Me, I don't talk for subscribers. Not that I don't appreciate them. I'm not gonna beggy my culture. I'm tired of beggy my culture. Listen, people, this is my year. This is me being holy this year. This year is my year of change, my year of knowing Allah more, my year of learning to meditate, even though I cannot meditate. Too job probably to meditate. My year of healing from the pain, My year of just new Amy. So, sorry, people. The topic is just me jumping up, but don't worry about it. So this year is supposed to be good, but then Corona came, everything just finding break. And I'm just finding break. This Corona, I'm on my own, so honey, and going crazy. And then I have this family member who is not well for over 2 months now, so I'm going crazy. But the community is not helping. Honestly, people, I know I'm going crazy, but the community is not helping. Tell the truth. the culture, sorry. And the people fighting break too, and they thinking I'm the only one fighting break. Now last thing, how the hell the culture don't want no one to say nothing bad when the culture have 2 good out of 10? I'm asking for this question still. No one is gonna answer that. Can you guys type? Tell me anything that is good about the culture, apart from the mango trees, the super kanja, and the sea. They're not yours. The okra is not yours. The tree is not yours. The mango is not yours. The sea is not yours. The fish is not yours. So don't even worry talking about those. Talk about your own. What you doing good for your society. How you bringing up your children. How you treat people. How you are. You see, just last week, over 200 people died. Young people that are either 20 or younger or less than 20 from Senegal and Gambia. In the sea they die as usual for coming to Europe. You know why they're dying for coming to Europe? It's not they don't have jobs. Majority of the people that dying because they want to come to Europe dying in the sea, they have their job. I want to do a wall of topic about it. I have the video here, the Senegal video that I'm going to use when I'm doing that topic. I'll do it tomorrow or so, inshallah. It's going to be a video that, I sit down and film and post it. These people die, it's not because they don't have job. 90% of the people dying in the sea, they have their job. That's how they save money. To go in the sea is very expensive to go in that job or very Libya, Johnny, whatever. They save up money a lot from work to afford that. But you know why they're doing it? Number one, exactly. A lot of the men love it because it benefits them. 90% of African culture benefit the man only. It's like Muslim culture. But the Muslim culture is not supposed to benefit the man only. It's because a lot of the men are idiotic, using the good part that they like to apply on them and neglecting the women part. Anyway, that's another story. I'll do the Muslim video soon, Muslim men video again soon. So these people are dying in the sea. It's not because they don't have a job in Africa. Some of them have a job, a wife. Some of them have even a car, taxi driver, or just even a car. But they calculate how much they're making in Africa and how much they're going to make when they come to Germany and stuff or wherever. And they see some people building nice houses who might be selling drugs or whatever. That's how they afford the house. And they escape the journey. 1 or 2 people that escape the journey, they see them building houses quickly within 2 years, within 3 years. And then they're like, me too, I'm going. This person was here with me, suffering, managing, and now they're building this house. You don't know if that person is selling drugs. You don't know if that person is prostituting themselves. A lot of our men now prostitute themselves, being a gay, sleeping with the rich gay people in Europe. The rich white people that are gay, or just the rich gay people in Europe sleeping with our boys for money. Yes. A lot of the gay men, they love a man with this more than Amijo. The bigger the better. I told you guys this. You're finding bricks still. Okay, continue. So when these people see these people with their houses and they don't know if they build it because they're gay, prostituting themselves, or they're selling drugs, because wasn't this is in the kitchen, in Italy or Germany, or cleaning the floor, it's not going to make you build those houses quickly. We know it. But in Africa, they don't know it. Anyway, continue finding bridge. Now, when they see this and they don't know how this money is made, even though when we tell them how this money is made, they're still like, who cares, I'll go. So why they choking themselves to come? It's not just because they're stupid, no. It's because of the pressure that their family is putting them and the society. When you're poor, the society will bully you. When you are uneducated, you have no school growing up and stuff. What the hell? My heart inside is sewing. Sorry. When you don't have no school growing up, the society will bully you. As if you were supposed to put yourself in a school when you're 5, 6 years old. So because the society is so sick that they bully you for everything, that if you are not very strong, you must be bullied yourself to survive it. Then these people just finding courage. That's how I came here. I told you guys this so many times. That's how people like me came here, you know, because of the amount of bullying for when you're poor. And just they put you down. Sometimes they don't just insult you like you're poor, but they even put you down and just don't want to mix with you. People that could be your classmate or someone that you're very close to growing up, they grow up, make it better than you, and they don't want you. And you will know it's because you're poor. Yeah. What have you done to them? And they have new friend that is rich, you know, like a lot of people do that all over the world. You know how human beings can be so cruel, even though we think we are the best. Me, I just give up life and know that I'm not the best and I'll never be the best. No one is the best. But a lot of people think they're the best though, because they don't notice what they're doing themselves. All these little things are so damaging. How many of our mothers in Africa will not even have their old friends as a friend, because their old friends is now a millionaire because they have a child in Europe who is prostituting themselves or being a drug seller, a lot of them. Very few amount of us that is not doing this and making it in Europe as a foreigner. Especially from our uneducated background, you know, high school background, whatever. Some of us make it in Africa without having to prostitute yourself or selling drugs, but it's not many. Let's just be real, we know this. So then you buy a nice house for your mother, send her to Mecca and stuff, and she just doesn't want her old friend anymore because she's too poor. She start having rich woman friend, and when her friend go to visit, she's like, oh, hello, Ami. You come to visit me. Sit down, have a seat. Go and bring her a drink to drink. Go and bring her food to eat. You're going home. Here is the $200 for transport. You will be like, what the hell, this person talking to me like that just because they're better than me? I'll never go there again. And you remember when you guys were young, you know, or when your children were younger, both of you, your children were young, you guys were like young women chatting and laughing, doing things together. And now because her children travel to Europe or whatever and just be better, and now she treat you anyhow. And a lot of them are not better in a good way. They're just better with the money way. All this lead to back way and corner way and front way. Your mother will come home explaining, hey, today I went to visit this person. If you see how they treat me, money is not good. Life. I remember when we were young, me and this person, we used to sit down together, eat together, laugh together, share salt, share one onion, borrow each other rice to cook. Because Africa, when people don't have money, sometimes they go and say, Ami, can you borrow me rice? For example, the way I have the rice in the kitchen, then I can take some of the rice and measure it and borrow it to you to go and cook. Next time when you have rice, you pay me back my rice. It's called lep malo. A lot of us grow up like that. When we come from a poor family, we grow up, our parents lep malo, and our parents give other people malo too. Like helping each other managing. You know, Africa is all about managing. But now the one family will grow up and have their children abroad and stuff, and they just randomly building nice houses and sending the person to Mecca, and just the person house look like palace, and now they don't want you anymore. So your mother come home complaining about how her friend don't want her because she have better life. And all of this is going to send the child abroad. All these little things is what caused the back way. It's not poverty there. The back way is through Africa is poor. But Gambia and Senegal is not that poor that you have to go to back way. We all know it. Talk the truth. When I was in Gambia, I was still working. That's how I bought my land that my mom is living until now. I never bought land all these years I've been here. I never have money to buy land. If I didn't buy that land when I was in Gambia, by now I still don't have land. Because every little penny I work is helping. I cannot save to buy a land. And I'm not working full time, you know, for a while now. And I have the children over the years. I cannot work full time. I try working full time and my children were suffering at school and stuff. After school club and stuff. And I don't want that. Just because of money, I jump in her brain, my children suffering. Anyway. But The other thing that caused that, the back way, it's not just people putting you down when you're poor, insulting you with it, and putting your parents down and just putting you down, and even the neighbors insulting you for being poor. Your own family members can insult you for being poor, just look you down, treat you different. Mm? But it's also the parents sometimes, some of them, the way they pressure you to become somebody. When you give your parents $100, for example, or 200, you just greet your mom in the morning and you feel happy, you give her some money. Africa will do that. Just for her to bless you. She will be like, oh, thank you so much. I pray Allah to bless you that you go to America. I pray you go abroad. I pray you're successful in life and go abroad. And you even take me to Mecca one day and just be successful. So you're planting those seeds that until the child do that, or the young adult, until they do that, they're not successful yet. And that's how majority of our parents pray for their own child. Even though they know it's very hard to come to this Europe. It's very hard to have a visa. They know all we go through to have a visa. They're still praying for you to go to Europe every morning you wake up when you greet them. Most of the time. Or whenever you give them something happy, that make them happy. Even the young children do that in Gambia and Senegal. If you give them sweets, and you're a young man or a young girl, they'll say, thank you very much. America. I'm praying for you to go to America. Because they hear the adults saying it. This is how they grow up seeing people doing this. So they plant it from a young age, they plant it on your head. That child that is praying for you to go to America, they know already they have to go to America when they grow up, for example. Yeah, that's why they're praying it for you. It's a good thing. That's why we all here. Why do you think we all here? You think we are crazy or we don't appreciate Africa? It's because we all been choked from a young age to think that when you don't come here, you don't have nothing. That's why you see people in Africa that have money. They didn't even grow up in a society like Amijob, no school, child marriage, and finding marriage in a young age. No. They come from a good home, good education even, but they're still here in abroad or America, suffering, managing. When they have a home, nice house in Gambia, they close the house or they live with other people. Have a family, have a good life. But they come here because they think when you don't come here, it's nothing. It's because they have to stop planting this in your. So if you are watching this video and you are in Africa, or you know your family in Africa, tell them to end back way. This video is for back way and for why you're condemning the N&A people for condemning. This video is to leave the N&A people to go to Gambia, Guinea, Mali, anywhere they want. Talk about the bad thing anyhow they want. As long as they're not bullying us like I was doing. They can still bully us if they want, but it's just going to make us respond then, and then we just go and silly or whatever, K and K or N and A, whatever, So this video is to leave them alone, to talk. You cannot condemn them. I already explained why and I'll explain again. And this video is also to explain why the back way is happening and how we can stop the back way. The back way is not happening because of poverty. Gambia and Senegal, I don't know other countries, but Gambia and Senegal have poverty, but we're not that poor that we have to come back way. The ones that are too poor in Gambia and Senegal are the ones that don't want to do any work. I come from a poor family when I was young. It was so bad that we have to go and beg every Friday in the mosque with my sister who was in the wheelchair. And I'm not embarrassed to say it. A lot of people grow up in a poor family. You rather beg than doing certain things for money. But the moment we start growing up slowly, from 8, 9, 10, is when my mom starts selling stuff. She was selling taba at first. Not this taba that women using now on their private party. The other taba that all women put in their mouth and then throw it. She learned it from one older Bambara guy who was selling taba himself. She started selling taba, and from there she started having little money, and from there we start having people that know me from a young age, and they watch me, they know me. We start having our table at Isamari Cinema in Serakunda. The Isamari Cinema in Serakunda, we are one of the people that was selling there before they even built that cinema. I was a child then, but I was still married to this effing old man then waiting. They were waiting for me to get older. So I was there at my mom table selling for her, or my older sister will go, and sometimes my mom will be there, but most of the time we will be there selling oranges, banana. After we add banana, at first it was oranges, kaba, dita, all these little cheap things. Corn when it's corn time. Don't see me like I know how to peel orange like those full of guys do in Gambia. I can peel the whole bag of orange in one day. Those long giant bag of orange. I can peel that in morning till 2 o'clock or something. I'm done. I used to peel 2 of them in one day. I say this in different videos. So, and then we have money. My mom started joining Susu. Like I explained in yesterday's video, what is Susu? She started joining Susu. You have different type of Susu by the way, but that was just one type of Susu that I explained, that I know of. Growing up, that I know of that have the scam. That's why I explained that. I know other ones that didn't have the scam, like this one that my mom joined. I'm explaining. Well, I didn't know of any scam with that one. But I remember she started joining Susu, 2 or 3 Susu even. She will take her money and she will buy the stuff we need in the house. She will buy a bed, she will buy a big wardrobe, she will buy tape, they call it, buy the things we need. We start surviving. So, and because of that, I learned how to survive on my own through helping her. Then my older sister learned how to braid hair, and I learned that from her. I'm the only one that really took that from her. We all can braid, but I'm the only one that doing that as a career over the years, and I'm still braiding hair. Today I was braiding hair. So it's like you can survive from so many things. And if you want more, you can save money and plan to help your business, and stuff, But because they make here, we the Africans, and the way we insult us when we are poor, and the way we make here look so good, because whenever we go holiday, I say this in videos over the years, whenever we are going on holiday, we buy so many nice clothes. You're changing clothes every day, you change 10 times, going to the market, new dress, going to the shops, new dress, going to your cousin's house, new dress, going to the new dress. And anybody you see when they say hello, you're like, here is this £5, here is this £3, here is this £2. They will be like, what? I want to go there. I've been saying this in my language all these years. I used to even do comedy video about it where I dress like a semester. It's just this year there's no semester because of the corona. I can't be bothered doing semester comedy. I might do it just for that. If you see how some people go to Africa, all over Africa, if you see how some people, when they go into Africa, and they come from a hopeless home like Ami Joke type of a house in the Europe here, yeah? The average European house that barely have anything expensive. If a robber come here now, I don't know what they're going to steal. Maybe my iPhone is the most expensive thing here. But you go to Gambia or Senegal or any of these African countries, you buy so many nice clothes and so many nice jewelry, so many nice handbags, so many designer perfume even. In a country where everyone is poor and dying to come abroad. And you don't feel guilty? Nothing. You go and buy some Gucci handbag, some designer handbag, all this brand, I don't know their names. Just going in, seeing designer sunglasses, everything. Like you're going to some hopeless beauty competition show. Even the white people that are not from there, and a lot of them have a lot of money here. They're not going there like that, dressing like that. They go there dressed so simple with a t-shirt and a shorts. Walking around like some hopeless poor person. Even though they don't understand how much we want to come abroad and how much we are dying to come here. They still don't go there so enough because they know they're going to Africa, poor country. How do you go to a poor country and you pack your bag, look too much fancy stuff, expensive looking stuff or whatever, going to a poor country, even if you're not from there? How do you do that? This is what I always ask my culture. Comment below, tell me how you do that. I'm waiting. You know you don't have answer for nothing. And then you say me I should stop talking all the time. Okay? You stop killing and doing what you're doing all the time. I told you guys all these years, these people dying from the back way. 4 years since I started talking, I did lot of back way video in my language on my when I used to do endless Facebook videos. I don't know why they're singing this Raise Me Up European song. They should just sing one of song. Anyway, let's think. Us are so sick and there's no paracetamol. We drink them all, they don't work. No cancer causing paracetamol, we work on our brain, too African to work with paracetamol. Only we have to use God paracetamol, brain paracetamol, the original paracetamol. Then the back way will come down. We start going to Africa like a normal human being that we are, like we have nothing. Even if we have everything, we should behave like we have nothing. Not so mental when we have nothing. How many of you going to Africa with 10,000 pounds in your bank account even? And that's nothing still, but that's still something, yeah. How many of you even going with 10,000 pounds in your bank account? Do you think even 10,000 pounds is money? That you have to dress the way you dress when you're going to Africa? Put on the amount of jewelry you do, and put on the designer handbag you put on the designer perfume you put on. Talk posh, behave posh. You know me, it's too hot. Guy, it's too hot. Oh, I miss UK, or I miss America. That is too hot. Oh, look at the flies. Oh, you know when Art was doing that, you know, talking about whatever, I don't know, we were raging at this KK woman, KQW woman. But also when some of us go to Africa, we are worse than those people. And we say that in front of our family members or friends or just people, so they know we're from abroad. But when we want to buy something, sometime when the something is expensive and we really don't have nothing, we're just pretending. Then we want to behave like we're not from abroad. We're like, me, I'm not from abroad. Me, look at me, I'm not from abroad. And we try to dress like we're not from abroad. What a joke. Anyway, to end back way, we have to stop pretending like we have everything when we are going to Africa. We have to stop bullying the poor people and belittling them. When you have a poor friend, as you're watching me, if you're in Africa or abroad, anywhere you are, when you have a friend just because they're poor, don't abandon them. Talk to them, respect them, treat them like they're rich and they have millions of money. Because as long as they're nice to you, they're honest to you, they show you love, it's all you need. It's more than money. It's nice to have a friend who has money, but it's nice to have a friend who wants to be there for you, who need your love and your support and your help as a just loving normal human being. Especially when you are watching this from Africa, I know you guys watch me. A lot of you guys in Africa, especially the ministers and stuff, you guys have money. You're worse, and I know you watch me because you have internet. Find the barrack and treat the poor people the same. That's going to reduce the back way. That's the number one medicine for the back way. Stop insulting people that are poor, that they are poor. Behave with the people that are poor like, you know, like a normal person. So they feel like human, so they can relax. They're fighting to feel like human. That's why they're dying, and you know it. So why are you talking nonsense? The other thing that can reduce the back way is for our parents to stop bringing us up like some mango tree that you're growing, watering it, hurrying so the avocado, let me use avocado, because avocado make money in Gambia more than mango. Almost everyone has mango in Gambia. It's like how you water the avocado tree. You're like, if this avocado tree have a lot of babies, a lot of fruit, or vegetable, whatever they are, I'll sell it and make a lot of money. So I can buy my bed or have a new door. My door is broken, 100 years old door. That's how you guys bring up your children anyway. Find the barrack. You're telling the child from a young age that you're gonna grow up, take me to Mecca. I know you will make it in life because you're so nice. You always help me when I need it. God must bless you. You must be rich when you grow up. You have good job and good life. You will even go to America. So the child start thinking that when they grow up and they don't have that, they not make it. And a lot of you parents that are saying that are users to the hell. Because after your children sacrifice and have all that, you cannot even love their wives. Lot of you mothers, you cannot even love your children wives. You are the enemy of your children after they sacrifice the sea, sacrifice marrying old people, sacrifice everything to come to Europe and America. You are their worst enemy. They marry a wife, you make sure the wife go. Because you think that the wife is marrying your son now because your son is rich and now your son is in America, so they have to go because you are the one that was suffering when your son have nothing. So now you look after your son and somebody want to walk in and enjoy the money. It's not happening. That's what majority of you are. Find a barrack if you watch me, any of these old people that are like this, if you watch me, find a barrack and behave. Not that I don't respect you, I'm just tired. Sorry, I forgot I'm not allowed to be tired in my community. Anyway, get ready for more Ami Job. So there's millions of other Ami Jobs coming up worse than Ami Job. If you think you don't like Ami Job and stuff, you know, the race is too forward and going crazy. Millions of Ami Jobs are coming. Start reaping what you sow. Because you're growing up, you're bringing up worse, you know, children who's going to be worse than Ami Job. You're bringing up a lot of hot children. They're coming and they're not going to be like, you know, they don't have confidence to talk or no one have confidence. But you know when you think of confidence, it's when you are not hurting. You think I have confidence? I look like someone who are confident to you? Then you don't even know what confidence is. People don't have time for confidence. People are too hot to think of confidence or job, barrack, professional talk, whatever. Who cares? People are going to find the barrack on your face, talking every day on the camera. So find a barrack and behave. Stop abusing your children. Stop neglecting your children because they're male or they're women. They normally neglect the women more anyway. Stop having favorite child. Oh, this one is my favorite. The rest can find a barrack. Stop choking your children to be successful in life. Stop treating your children, the ones that are successful, you take them like God. The ones that have nothing, you look at them like a dog. You're going to send their children to back way. You're going to send them to back way. All of this send people to back way. How many of you have children? And the ones that have money, you look at them like a second God. Whatever they say goes. The ones that have no money, you look at them like a dirt. Tell them to shut up and quiet because you have to give them rice. So then their children want to go to back way and die to see their family happy. And their mother happy. And just be respected. I say this in my language millions of times. What's wrong with you people? How hard it is for you guys to understand this? Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm tired because I was working and then I was in a meeting, in a Zoom call meeting. You know, about my organization thing. So, find a barrage. If you guys don't want this, you know, this bad way and everything, you have to stop this thing that I'm saying. Why do you think we are always like wasting? How many black people are wasted all over the world? I don't know why I'm still trying to look for this music again. A lot of black people are wasted all over the world. Drug addict, junkies in prison, prostitute, depressed to hell, scamming, dishonest, cheating in a relationship, angry as a parents, beating the children to death, beating the wife to death. Just finding barrage all over the world. 70% of the black people are finding barrage. You think it's because we are black? That's nothing to do with it. It's just because the way we've been brought up. 90% of our parents are broken. What's the English word? Broken themselves. Come from a home that they've been broken. From child marriage to FGM to beating you every day and night. To corrupting you. Teaching you how to corrupt. But when you grow up, you have to talk about the truth only. Remember that. So, I mean the good only. So, talk about the rice and the super kanja, and talk about the mango tree and the attire and the sea and the fish. Talk about how you respect your mother, because growing up, when you say anything, she will beat you to death. When she send you to buy salt and you're late 1 minute, you'll be dead. So you have to respect her either you like it or not, and whatever she did, either it's right or wrong, it's right anyway. So talk about how you respect her by force. She's choking you to respect her or you're dead. Talk about that how we respect our parents. We Africans, we are good, we respect our parents. We respect them because if we don't respect them, we are dead. That's not respect, that's slavery. You have to respect them by force. Anyway, it's still respect anyway. People, I'm just finding bread tonight, but this is true. What do you think? And then we say, oh, and then I'm going to talk about this thing too. This thing caused the back way too. And this thing is stupid. It caused the back way and it caused just coming to Europe. This thing caused me to come to Europe too, to be honest. But it added to why I came to Europe too. But my traveling to Europe, it was just like I wanted to get away from Gambia because I just have enough with the child marriages and just too much pain and everything. And I just wanted to get away. I didn't care where I go. But of course, I wanted to come to Europe and America. That's what I mean. I didn't mean like I wanted to move to Mali. No. So don't worry. I'm not going to lie to you about it. Last time. I feel like I wanted to come to abroad and do hair and make money and, so I can finally settle, and be happy or something. I was just looking for life, like as some of you know what I've been through. Anyway. But the other thing why the back way is happening is people want to help their family so much. They want to help their mom, their sister, their brother. Because the culture make you understand that you have to help them by force, either you like it or not. Even though the culture will not help you. Oh my God, my head tie again. The culture will never help you for nothing, hardly ever. They insult you for being poor, insult you for not being educated. Insult you. And you have a wife. 90% of the mothers, 90% or 80% of our mothers will not love our wives. They hate sorry, why I'm saying our wife? Well, because the woman too, your brother wife is your wife. So that's why in our culture. 90% of our mothers are jealous of the wife. That's hell. That's the reality. Especially if the husband have money. Especially when the husband is abroad. They will go to every juju man for this marriage to finish and just going crazy. You're not allowed to send your wife no penny. They know that you send your wife $100, she'll be dead. They'll jump to the next marabu. Thank God these marabus don't work, or they hardly work anyway. They can find a break. So the culture is so sick. And no one is allowed to talk about it. Remember, you only have to talk about the mangoes and the fish. Hello, remember? This is sad, by the way, people. Until these things change, Africa will never have a good president or success in nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is our worst enemy. The way we bring up our children, the way our parents do us, and just the society finding marriage. And I keep seeing that. And you guys, you can. Talking about Thank you so much for the donations we had. I saw it. I'm just too hot to even, say thank you the first time. Today I'm just finding better because I'm just very hot. Because I was in a meeting and I get emotional when I was talking about, these things. Child marriage and stuff. And why Africa cannot develop. So I just feel like talking about it here as well for my 1 or 2 subscribers to hear. So you can pass on the message. It's not just to listen to me like your radio, and you talk a lot. Let me just entertain myself. No. Pass on the message too. Especially when you are in Gambia. Oh, thank you. You can donate from here. If you click the donate button, it should be somewhere. Or you can donate on Cash App if you want Cash App. My Cash App is just the money sign and then I'm a comedy. I want to do my Cash App, but I don't know how to do it. It's just the pound sign You know that pound sign thingy? And Ami comedy. That's my ass cast up. My ass. But me, donate or not, I'll talk. Don't worry. I've been talking for 4 years for nothing on Facebook. So it will be good to end up doing this as a career because I will never stop talking about my community. So don't even bother calling me You wasting your energy. Well, do it. Just like I'm doing. It's just a mouth. Yeah, you talk until you can't talk and you die or whatever. Hope not, but I mean us that talking. This too much talking is not good. So don't think I enjoy it. I just don't have choice. I think it's also the fact that I'm alone here all these years, No man to, make me happy at night, Not that I don't want a man, but I'm trying to find somebody. I'm talking to someone, by the way, before he starts finding Bray when he see this video. So it's not like I'm single, but I'm talking to someone, but he's not in here. And whenever I talk about relationship, I have to remind you guys that. But it's just over the years of me on my own with my pain. No man to nurture me and, at night. Before you guys start saying that it's because you don't respect the Gambian men, that's why you're single. You are lying. I tried to get married to a Gambian man here. I told you guys this so many times. Few years ago, there was a Gambian man that I want to get married to. This is just like 3 years or something after the children died. 3 or 4 years after I finished with him. Long time ago, 2013 or 14. I think it was 13. And this Gambian man have 2 wives in Gambia and told me he have no wife. And he dated me for about 2 months or so, 2-3 months. We wanted to get married. I called my family. He said he called his family, something like this. He was ready to marry me like this. We already was about to fix a date. And he told me he have no wife because he had 1 wife a few years ago and they have 2 children, but they're finished. She's in Gambia, they're finished. She went back to her mom's house and that she's married or something like this. And I just believed her. You know me, because I think I'm too forward. So when people talk sometimes, I just believe them, thinking they're like me. Not knowing that the first wife, they never divorced. And this man actually built a new land in Gambia. He built a house in his new land. And he married a new young wife, underage wife, 17 or 18 year old or 19, I don't know, something like this, very young wife that he married, definitely under 20 that time. Keep him in his new land in Gambia. I've been told like this. And when I confront him, he couldn't deny it. Telling me that I was going to tell you after we got married, because I think when I tell you, you will not marry me. That's why I was scared. So the Gambian men don't want me, or I don't want them. Well, not all. Sorry, because I'm talking to a Gambian man again. I mean, it's not like I'm not trying to go with Gambian men, or they don't want me because I'm jumping her barret on YouTube or Facebook. No, this jumping her barret is not even long. It's just 4 years I'm jumping her barret like this. And even though I jump her barret, people always want to marry me. This man that I'm talking to, who saw me from my jump her barret video, he's my big #1 fan. He's been watching me for 2 years. He said he thought I was married. Until he hear me saying that I'm not married, that's when he started asking me out. And he's always dying for me. I'm tall, handsome Gambian man. So why are you talking? I'm responsible. Sorry people, someone called me. I'm on a live video. Man, say live video. Don't mind this guy. He's crazy. He just randomly called me. It's this Senegal guy who always calling saying he want to marry me. He's in Italy. I tell him I'm talking to someone. He's finding bread. I'm gonna block his entire generation if he call me again like this. Sorry, I'm mistakenly scared to my thing. Sorry people. So it's not like the Gambian men don't want me. They always want me. A lot of them, of course, will not have the courage to ask me out even if they want me, because they feel like maybe I'm going to talk about them or I don't. I only talk about my child marriage and what it lead me to. How many marriages it lead me to. And even all the wrong thing that I was doing that it lead me to. When I used to have the wrong friends going out and stuff. I have to do a special video for that. You know, if you guys want me to do that, let me know. I'll explain how I save myself from that. A lot of women need to save themselves from the wrong friend, by the way. Especially when you go through trauma and stress. You can easily follow them. So if you're already following them, you can go back and, you know, try to find another way of dealing with your stress than following them to drink and then end up using drug and end up prostituting yourself and doing whatever, you know. It can come really big, it can have big consequences, okay? So I try to explain all this. Doesn't mean that when someone marry me now, I'm just gonna find break and start talking about them. No. I'm 40 now. No child married, nothing. I'm too old for talking about my relationship now. I'm not mad to do that. I know if I do that now, no one will marry me again or nothing, and I don't want to sleep with someone who don't marry to me and continue sleeping with people like a goat. After all the child marriages I've been through, I have to protect myself. So I'm not gonna keep doing that. It's not like I'm gonna keep doing that. But yes, some will be afraid of marrying me because they think I'm too forward. But some confident Gambian men, some Gambian men are very confident, and Senegalese men. So they always asking me how, does it matter this video or no? Doesn't matter the jumper brain videos I do or no. So, but if you're not a good man, of course you'll be scared because you know Amy Job is too forward. So if I go with her and I'm not good, I still cannot take nonsense. Which is now that I'm doing video, you know, these 4 years. But it's not like Gambian men don't want me, like some of you commenting to insult me. Anyway, find a parent, insult me if you like, I'll still talk. Back to why the back way thing is happening. This back way thing, it's not government is not good, Africa government is not good, that's why. That's just a tiny part of it. I'm not guilty with it. Because I don't go to Africa like the way I explained to you guys. I go to Africa like I'm not even from Europe. When I go to Africa, a lot of people see me, they don't even think I'm from America or Homanaka, any of these jumper countries. I dress like the Gambians, more Gambian dress more fancy than me. Even if there's a party, because I've been to Gambia a couple of times that there's a wedding or like a gente, name on ceremony, big event. And still, you will not know that this person is from abroad because the way I dress down. I never will want to buy this dress and buy this thing to feel big in the party and feel better. And get people want to die to come to where I am. No. And even if I become a millionaire one day, magically win the lottery, even though I don't buy a ticket, I will never do that. I know the damage of that. I'm naturally clever in that part. Because I come from a poor family. I know what it feels to want something or to want to have better so people can respect you. Don't bother about having something so people can respect you, by the way. They don't respect you, they just respect the something. I don't want that kind of respect. But if we all pay attention to these little things I mentioned about the back way dying number will come down. We continue neglecting it, the numbers will go up. Even if you have a good president in Africa that bring all the job, they will not want it. The job will still be too little for them. They will compare it to UK job and France job and try to come to be like you. Stop choking yourself to sell drugs or prostitute yourself just so you can build a nice house in Africa and become somebody. You're killing people. They want to do that when they come here. They want to have that money and they don't know how you're having it. And these things are not safe. It's not good for you. You're risking your life doing this. You're too important to be risking your life to go to prison or to be prostituting yourself like a dog. When God make you human being, dogs don't do that. I'm sorry, dogs. All you dogs, sorry. I don't know what animal does that anyway. Never seen a prostitute animal. But you know, sorry for anyone that is a prostitute. But why do you think that we have to do this just for money? Especially African prostitute doing this just to build a house in Africa and send your parents to Mecca. Or just to even buy a car here in Europe and stuff like this. You're influencing other people and other young people to be a prostitute. You cannot hide it. Don't even bother. There's no anything like secret prostitute. Secret prostitute doesn't exist. When you are a prostitute, people know it, either they tell you it or not. They know you are a prostitute, they see how you having your stuff and you're not working, or they know if you are having something that is more than your job. Unless if you are doing free prostitute. If they're paying you, you're having things, people know it. People are not daft. So, you're influencing people to be a prostitute if they're not well enough. So why are you doing that? Because of a car and a house and because of da-da-da. Think of the people, especially if you have children, that you are influencing. They could die from it. Prostitute is very risky. It's like selling drugs. You can die from it, or prison, or whatever. The culture need to find a barrage. All of us foreigners in abroad, the ones that prostituting themselves to build houses in Africa, the ones that selling drug to build houses in Africa, you are the number one reason the bad way is happening. Apart from the people that putting people down in Africa because of their poor. Those are the number one reason. You are number two. The number three is the way we bring up our children to make them understand that they have to go to Europe by force from a young age, or they have to grow up and look after us by force and buy us a house or whatever. Like, that's what being a child is to grow up, especially as a son. Is to grow up and to buy a house for your mother or your dad, or build a nice house if your dad have a job or a big land, that they have a job or a big house. You have to grow up and build a nice house in this area. Look at the land, no house. It's waiting for you. This area of the land is waiting for you to build a nice house for us to move in. Every day your dad sitting under the mango tree looking at the land. This part of my land. I'm waiting for my children to grow up and build a nice house here. So I can feel like this my friend. One of my friend, Keba. If you see the house his children build, one day me too. I must live in a house like that. I must experience it before I die. Stop saying that to your children. You're not taking them to Europe. You're not taking them to America. You know they have to go in the sea, or they have to marry an old person. You're not even giving them education, that they have to have scholarship. Nothing. And then you're talking like this. So these three are the cause of the dying children. Last week, like I said, over 200 Gambian and Senegalese youths die in the sea. One of them is our neighbor in Tanje. As I'm talking to you, all these days, their mothers and fathers and the whole of the neighbors are crying. Let's go back to the QWK woman before I go. The NQW woman that I have the name here, I can't remember it now, and her husband. Why I want her to talk is, people are going to waste a lot of money, like she's saying in her videos. Do you think they went to Ghana and waste all that money because they're stupid? I know you guys looking at them like they're stupid because they were in the show. They're not stupid. Me, I'm a comedian. I have comedy side in me. You know this. So, doesn't mean that I'm stupid. I can do comedy if I want and stuff. Doesn't mean that I'm just a liar. Everything I tell you is not true because I have this community. So, I don't know if that divorce court that they went to, I don't know if he was acting. I don't know if it's genuine. They went to the court. Whatever, I don't know. But some of you saying that they're actors, that they're actress. No. Even our prince here, Prince Harry, is married to Meghan Markle. What's her name? Can't say it. People say she's acting, that she doesn't love him, that she's just an actress. That this is wickedness. So actresses are not human. Anyway, I don't care she's the master of actress. I'm just judging the situation. I don't care about who is the person in the situation. This is the difference I have with a lot of people. Different from what a lot of people. When I'm judging situation, I take away who the person involved and just look at the situation and me. Just what happened and me. What happened and me. That's how I look at things. I don't look at things like, oh, this is Amijo who did it. This is the who did it. This is QWZ who did it. That's why. Why are you guys linking about the divorce court thingy and jumping up for body? Who asked you about that? What that got to do with everything? Now, because he went to divorce court, he's not allowed to talk about anything that he doesn't like. Find the barren. That's got nothing to do with it. Now, this K and KW woman, sorry, and K and N, and her husband, Leave them alone to talk. If they go to Gambia, let them go and talk. As long as they're not bullying. Why I was condemning art, and I'm gonna end this topic with this, is some of you saying that why I'm saying, because when I was in that live video yesterday, joined somebody live video and was saying this to leave that woman to talk. So you were thinking that why I'm saying that when I didn't somebody wrote to me on Instagram, Ami, I never know you are this hypocrite. You that was condemning art, huh? And you don't like your Gambian community. You hate your people. You that was condemning art. And when people want to deport art, you said no. And now you are here. This woman is doing exactly like art, and you say people should leave her alone. Oh my God. This woman is exactly like art. She's not like art. She's not laughing at people about meat and right, and going crazy. Calling us whore and just insulting the whole continent like what art was doing. You know it. Talking about some 1B, 100, 0 minus 0 community. She's not doing that. Listen, I don't even mind when someone talking about the 0 minus 0 community. You know the 0 minus 0 community? 1B or 1 or B minus 0, whatever, I don't know. When people talking about it and they're not choking us to do it, insulting us for not doing it, then I don't have problem with it. Why I even mention this 1B 100 thing all the time? Of course, I need all the radios in Africa. The way I want to change Africa culture deep from the roots. Some of the things that affect Africa is the only thing I see. Don't say me talk like this. You think this woman is crazy. Anything I'm talking all day, when you look at it, you will know that I know Africa problem. But these are the things that everyone is like ignoring it because I don't know why they're ignoring it. A lot of the time, just ignoring it. This is not going to help us. I feel like jumping the roof, but I can't jump the roof. There's no roof here to jump. Let's think, people. What was I saying? Back to the 1 minus 0, 100, 1 million B, Z, Q, W, trillions, B, whatever. Why I was talking to art, it's not just the 1B, 100, 1 trillion, whatever, no. Is, if art just came in and say that we are 1B or 1 minus 0 or 1 trillion, 1 million, QWZ, whatever, all the numbers and letters in the world. But she did not joke us and insult us and tell us we don't love ourselves, that's why we're not doing it. Then I was never going to mention about the 1B, 100 thing. It's none of my business. Sis from America, they have their squad, their 1B, 1 minus 0, 1 million, trillion, whatever. I don't know. I was just going to be like, what's this? And someone would tell me. Because I even remember commenting on her page saying, oh, what's this? At first, when I saw her, I love it. I don't know if some of you remember, when I first saw her, I love it. I was like laughing and commenting, and liking the way she talked. I was like, oh, this is an American Amijo. Yes, bring it on. So like, I like it. But when I saw her insulting us too much, I was like, ooh. So if she was just talking about the 1B 100 and talking about the things she doesn't like in Africa and just finding bread like I do without insulting us, then I was not going to have a problem. I'll see her videos, laugh, tell the Gambians to find the bread if they don't like it. That's the truth. And that's it. But she was insulting us just like this other family is doing. I'm not in the mood to call their name today anyway. For no reason. Just not in the mood. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for something. Joking us and insulting us for not doing it. How is that not wrong, people? Talk the truth. I don't care if you are 1B, 1 million. You do your 1 million thing. I have nothing to do with it. Why are you choking it to me, insulting me for not doing it, saying I don't love myself, that's why I'm not doing it? Come on, people. And that hypocrite and wrong and insulting me just because I'm poor, I'm African. This is where a lot of you 1 million, 1B, 1 million squad group will have problem with the whole of Africa. The whole 4 corners of Africa. I don't know if Africa is 4 corners. Anywhere you go in those 4 corners, you will have problem when you're insulting them for not doing this. If you're not insulting them for not doing it, you'll be fine. Hello, brother. Sorry, I'm just on live. I'll text you when I'm finished. When you're not insulting us for not doing it, but maybe you try to educate us, you'll be like, today this show is about 1B 100. You know me, I don't even know much about the 1B 100 apart from you guys insulting us and saying that we don't love ourselves, that's why we love everyone. For example, you just say this show is for 1B 100 or whatever, 1 minus 0, whatever, you know. And you're like, we're going to talk about what this about. This is for you to empower us, empower yourself, and just love yourself and just you know, talk about it. Then it's up to us to listen and be like, that sounds good. Okay. You know, and keep watching and keep listening and keep watching and keep listening. And maybe some people will join, you know. But I never even see any show talking about this. What is this nightmare 100 thing? Do so and tell people what is it, instead of choking us to do it when we don't even know what is it. And don't insult us for not doing it. Just say it. I'm talking about this today. I'm talking about this. But don't say we don't know ourselves, that's why we're not doing it. That's the big insult. How dare you? Since when is hating a good love? Hating certain race and hating certain people because they don't look like you. Since when is that a loving kind person? What kind of hypocrite talk is and lost talk is this? Just because you've been hurt in the past. It's like me now saying I have to hate my mom and hate my entire Fana culture, my mom village. I have to hate everyone because they do child marriage still and they did that to me. I have to hate them, or I have to love them and go back and educate them about child marriage. You don't even know how to love. That's why you think love is to hate. If you mix the two, you don't know how to love. Love is not just for Gambians or just for Nigerians or just for Guinea-Bissau or just for white or just for blue or just for green. Love is for everyone until the individual prove to you wrong that they're idiotic, and you can leave them alone or put them to jail if they have to, depend what they did. But just hating on someone with their color, is that not why, you know, this whole movement to America thing is happening and people fighting racism? So how are you allowed to do it? What kind of talk is that? Anyway, now you're making me to judge you for your 1B 100 because you're insulting me for not joining it from the beginning. Remember how you get me to this nightmare 1B talk? It's because you insult us for not doing it. You started this whole nightmare and you still never end it. You're still insulting us for not doing it. So we're going to continue finding break the next 10 years. Our children watching us like some mad idiots, isn't it? Sorry, my daughter I'm texting because she went to her friend's birthday. And she's trying to ask if she can stay there. No, she had to come home. What my mom calling me for? What she was calling me. But I told her I was gonna call. Hallelujah, dang mo don call. Maa ngi def video moo tax waaye léegi te ma pare. Dinaa call xale su ma pare. Ndax dafa urgent emergency la wala. So find the barrage, all of you that is doing this. deleting your comment. What are you doing? That they have to delete. 1B 1 million. I'm telling you. Now they get me to this whole 1B 1 million thing that I don't even know. I still don't know this project and what is it about. This movement, they call it movement. Like some group of ants. Some group of ants trying to move a tree. The ant cannot move the tree. The tree is not. It's like it is still alive. The roots are too heavy. You have to cut the tree first. Let the tree die and dry. After the tree die and dry, don't make me speak in fana English. When the tree die and dry, then the ant can move it, because I saw ant moving heavy things. Group of ants, they can move anything no matter how little they are. I hope you understand this kind of word of that I'm translating in English. Which is, talk to people like a human being with manner who what? Learning how to hate. Not me that me no person will want that for me. Don't even bother trying to confuse me with. No, I'm not saying me that. But the other people that you might convince, you have to talk like you want them learning how to hate from you, to turn their heart upside down and close it. Don't make me talk. That's the big thing you're asking people to do. To learn how to hate because of their color. Like some racist idiot that can look at you going to Sainsbury's and they're so angry. Shouting at you, what you doing in my country? If you go back to your country. You want some black people that never know how to do that. They don't like it when someone do that to them. They know the pain. You want them to do that. That's the big thing. How you think you're going to train them that by insulting them, calling them fool and idiotic, and not love themselves? You guys think me I'm not educated, and I don't think. Me, I think more than a lot of you guys. I know, even though I say so myself, I shouldn't say so myself. I don't like saying so myself, you know? That's not good. And me, I'm too jump brave for saying so myself. But jokes aside, don't you think, just delete anybody's entire generation if they're not, behaving, rising, please. Huh? You have to do your own 1B platform. Let me advise you guys how to do movement. You don't know how to do movement. I don't know if you have a 1B YouTube channel that you have to call just 1B, nothing else. Call it 1B movement, 1B dream movement, and just talk about 1B stuff. Only talk about what is 1B and why it's important for people to be 1B, 100, 1 million. No insulting. Listen, this is a serious advice that your movement manager, if you have one, cannot tell you this. Listen, that because I've not seen the platform. I don't know if it exists. I've not seen your YouTube channel 1B 100, where you just talk about why people should do 1B, and you have to pretend to be nice even if you're not nice. Listen, you know me, I don't know how to do that. This is why people always don't like me. How I feel is how I'm gonna bring here. But for you, this is important. You pretend to be nice, smiling, all the time. When you come there, be nice and kind, so like you have love, and be like, listen, we have to do this, guys. Maybe not like that, but like this is 1B and this is what is it about. Why it's important we do 1B is the KUZW, explain. No insulting. No like you Africans don't love yourself. That's why you're not doing that. So I'm not gonna love you, but if my children or my family do it, I'm gonna love them. They're my children, but you go, No. Just talk without the hypocrisy. So I have to go. I'm tired talking. I was condemning art, and if she continue, I will still condemn her. And condemning these people that I'm not in the mood to mention tonight because I'm tired. And we'll continue condemning them as long as they continue insulting us. And just going insane, hypocrite and insane. It's because, number one, they're insulting us for not joining the 1Q100 thing. You need this live link. I'm not in the mood to name them anyway tonight. I don't know why, but just not in the mood. So just do your 1B100 dream. You might have a couple of Africans join it. Not someone like me. Never will join any hate group. Never will work on me. Don't even bother. Don't see me condemning everything. I don't hate nothing. I can condemn something 24 hours. Doesn't mean I hate you. Or I hate that thing. Or that group of people. Or that whatever. So, leave this KWK woman to go to Africa anywhere she wants. She's welcome to Gambia. And when she see anything she doesn't like, she should talk about it. The big ass lizard, no snack thing. Gambia have no snack too. I thought Ghana was more developed. If Ghana don't have no snack, then they better buy the whole container of snack when they go into Gambia. It's worse snack than anywhere. But you know me, I'm not fat because of snack. Don't see me like this. Me, it's just I love super kanja and African food, and I don't know how to eat small amount. This is why, but snack is not my problem. But because they're American, they used to snack, and the children are used to snack. It's like my children here. They're not too bad with snack because I don't buy them a lot. And my son, when you buy them, he will just abuse them and eat them too much. So I don't buy them a lot. But they still will miss snack, I guess, if they were moving to Gambia now. They have to go to the supermarket once in a while to buy some chocolate and stuff because they're used to it. So that is true. Don't laugh at her for that. That is serious. And just the big old, the big ass colorful lizard. It's so funny. It's true. If you're not used to the colorful lizard, they're scary and annoying. So just leave them. Why are you angry with just lizard and stuff? You're going crazy condemning her. Anyways, it's like Amijo. Even when you condemn her, she will talk. So don't even bother. So yeah. We cannot say that the black Americans should come to Gambia and anywhere, but they shouldn't say nothing. They should only say good thing. It's not disrespecting the culture. Let's tell people. When they're telling you that you're not allowed to say nothing, because if you say anything, you are disrespecting the culture. They're blackmailing you. I have to say this before I go. Blackmailing you to the hell to not talk. Our community is full of blackmail. Hey, that's why we're black. Blackmail masters. They're gonna blackmail you that, ooh, if you say anything you don't like the culture. If you complain about the lizard, you're insulting the culture. You complain about the animals walking on the street, you cannot even drive, the cows everywhere and stuff. They shouldn't do that. That's like Jumbo villages. Even my mom village, they shouldn't do that now because the cars can go in and out. That's like olden days, 1900, like my mom time in the village when hardly ever a car will come. You stay 1 week, you will not even hear a car. When you hear a noise of car, everybody's running to look at the car. That's what my mom village was in her time. When they hear noise of a car, everyone is running to come outside to look. Oh, there's a car coming to the village. Where did the car come from? What happened? What car is that? That's where they should leave the cow to just go like that. But doing it in town, if you hit them, what's going to happen? So, and you don't want to hit them because, you feel sorry for them. So that's horrible and bad. Even us Gambians don't like it. So why is she not allowed to say that when she's from America and she's not used to that? You okay? Who are you? So now your country is so holy and perfect. Like a second heaven that no one is allowed to say nothing. What a joke. Find a barrage. We are going to condemn all of the things that we don't like about the community. 1,000,000 times. So, don't even bother condemning the American woman for talking. You have your own citizens talking more than her. Condemn us. So, she should condemn the hell whatever she doesn't like. Lizard, cows, electric going off, people corrupting her to death. Everything. Condemn the hell out of the culture. Says, when you see this video, condemn the hell out of the culture. As long as you're not bullying like the way I was going proper bully way, because then people will not see it as you're condemning the culture to help, or just you're angry and this culture is insane. No, people will see it as you're bullying, you know what I'm talking about. So But just condemn their entire generation, our entire generation. That's what I do. I've been condemning my culture for years. We all condemning the culture. So you're allowed to. Because if we say that you guys are from us, you're coming back home. So how are you not allowed to say what we are saying? That's hypocrisy. That's not love. So condemn the hell out of this culture. Come to Gambia, in fact. Go to Gambia. Don't go anywhere. Go to Gambia. Condemn the entire generation. I'll see your video as long as you're not bullying. You hear? This is what I have to say. I'm going, people. Good night. Any of you that don't like sis condemning, you can find a barrage. She's gonna condemn the entire generation of the culture. Just like I'm doing. I'm condemning the culture worse. A lot of us condemning the culture worse. She's just talking about Lisa and electric going off. That's nothing. That's not even condemning the culture. You okay? That's nothing. She doesn't know the deep dirt in the culture. Child marriage. Beating your children to death for buying you salt and they're 2 minutes late to buy salt. Just all the insane stuff the culture is doing that I'm condemning, and other people, some people anyway, condemning. She doesn't even know that. She's talking about big ass lizard and stuff, and you're talking. What is your problem? After she spent all her money and goodie and people treating her like a nothing, and just everything is double price. They do that to us too. I say this all the time, so don't worry. Even me, when I go to Gambia now, the moment they smell, and these people are they're like witches. They can smell a perfume and someone who's from Europe. They smell it like a lion smelling fresh meat. I'm not joking, people. Look at my eyes. Africa, they smell you when you're from abroad. Doesn't matter how you dress. If you dress in a bin bag, they smell you like a lion smelling a meat. They're scary, and these people scary. And they smell you. They know how you talk and how you behave and how you watch what you are doing. You know, when you come from abroad, you have this little character of watching what you're doing and watching what you're saying and, you know, saying thank you, yes, thank you, please, you know, using manner. They're like, oh, that one have manner. That one is from abroad. And this one is smelling like they're from abroad. And she's not bleaching her skin. She keep her natural color. And she looks nice and clean black, you know, shiny black like from abroad. So even when you speak fana, they know you're from abroad. They do that to me all the time. Especially when I want to buy something in the market. I try to speak very strong fana. So they don't make the price up, but they'll still tell me, I know you're from abroad. Don't even bother. They're like witches. Or wizard, what do you call it? A man witch is, a man witch have another name in English. Wizard, I don't know. My son always tell me. But in our language, we don't have the name for man and woman witch. We just have Domu. Domu is witch in Wolof. They like Domu. Africa. When you come from abroad, they like Domu. They know, they can smell you. Like the lion smelling human passing when they're hungry. So, don't even bother. And they put the price up. The moment they smell you, they put the price up. Sometimes I go to the market with my sister. Something that my sister already bought it here like a month ago or something, or like a week ago, or even like yesterday. We go back to the shop just because of me, they put the price up. My sister is like, what? I bought this here. This is how much it costs. They're like, hey, you know, here, sometimes the prices go up. That one is finished. This is a new one that I got. It only arrived today and the price is up. They lie like a 2-year-old, 90% of them. Especially when they see you're from abroad. The moment they smell the abroad smell on you, like a lion smelling blood, they start lying like a 2-year-old, 90% of all over Africa. People look at my eyes. Serious as hell. Now, good night, people. People can find a barrack if they don't like my videos. My channel is used to you guys, you know. My channel is, even when I used to have a Facebook page, it's the same. My subscribers are always like this. You see them withdrawing and then you see coming again. That's how my subscribers, mommy. is. They'll like see a nice video, something nice I do, You know how I always find a break. Today I do nice video, kind loving video, whatever, Assalamu alaikum. Today we're talking about this, motivation, or comedy, and just be so cute dancing and a normal video. And then they're like, oh, maybe I'm a change now. So subscribe. 2 days later, I just like, find that bad, and they're like, whoop, withdrawing. So this is how I am all these years from my Facebook page when I used to have it to this one. But me, I'm not talking to build audience so I can have this group of people and make this money. No. I don't have time for that, and I will never have that time. Some of you that say me, I'm talking so because I want buzz, I want people to follow my page. You just don't know me, and you don't know human beings. You're not clever enough. If you are, you will look at me in the eye and look at my videos. Just one video, especially this kind of jump out videos. You will know if someone looking for buzz, that we call it buzz, fame or viewers. If they would do this kind of videos that I do. You think someone want to hear this? I know that 90% of my viewers, or at least 50%, will not want to hear this. So why do you think I'm going to say it if I was looking for my viewers? You think I'm mad? A mad person will talk like I'm doing? Me, I've never been to school, and I have pain, traumatized pain, whatever you call it. But me, I'm not mad. Me. A lot of you will go to any university in the world and your brain cannot challenge me. You might know how to use math more than me, know how to spell the English word more than me, but when it's come to natural thinking, I will be in Banjul when your brain is here in Glasgow. You don't know? So, me, I'm not afraid of no one for being clever, mashallah. I know I should say this myself, subhanallah, mashallah. So, but don't even bother thinking me I'm talking for buzz or whatever. I'm just gonna condemn anything I know that is not good for our community. I don't know if I'll ever stop that. I don't like it. I want to stop it, to be honest. I don't like it. It brings me a lot of hate. I feel guilty sometimes too. Don't think I don't feel guilty. But I cannot help it. It's like a cost to me. I know it's sad, isn't it? But don't worry about that sad part of me, on my videos and whatever. The culture have more sad stuff, which is why this sad stuff have to continue being sad until the big sad stuff find a barrage. Good night, people. I'm going to see you guys again. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking, subscribing. And for the people that donate, I'll buy more avocado next month, when I got my Google check. So I can have more energy to talk. See you guys again. Thank you. God bless you. I pray that Africa will use their own paracetamol. Us, me too. Natural paracetamol from God is our only medicine. And I pray we use it soon. See you guys again soon. Take care. Good night. Thank you, sweetheart, for meditate. Hey. What's your name? Monitor. What's the name of what he's doing? Can't say it tonight. I don't know why. Monitoring the channel. Doesn't matter. Good night. Love you all. Take care. Especially you that helping me getting rid of the job break. Comment people. Royal. Some of you were commenting. I don't know. I want to read, but I'm tired. I just want to go and I need a toilet after drinking all this water. I can't read all your comments because my reading is not good and it's just going to waste my time. So, can't be bothered. Good night, people. Thank you. Why don't you black people let it go? Move on. Let what go? That's one of the reason we are in the predicament. What is predicament? We are in today. Devise. Stop. Petorian. I don't even know what this is. The negativity. Make videos on some positive subject. Find a baraja. How you can go to some Africans that do good videos? Why you want all Africans to do good video if you think mine is bad? You want everyone to do meditation and find a barrage. Go. They have some channels, some African channel that do meditation or whatever. meditation or rain. There's some rain channel here on YouTube, you know. I listen to them too. Don't see me jumping up, but when I jump up, I finish. I go and listen to some rain channel. Go and listen to the rain channel, motivational channel, those channels that tell you, say I am beautiful. By the way, I wanted to do that kind of video. I keep laughing at myself so much that my son was laughing so much when I saw him the video. You know those videos where you just talk in the background, but you saw like the picture of a beautiful looking woman, like the woman feeling beautiful, you know, whatever, you know. And I was like, you know how I try to do some motivational video and I'm too job to do them. Too hot to motivate anyone. So I was like, I am beautiful. Say I feel whole. Say I am abundant. Say I don't know what, you know. Oh my God, I just got to do it. I was laughing so much. I'm like, well, these videos can wait for the next 5 years if I'm still alive and can do it. But now just... So you can go and find those videos, you know, those motivational videos, rain videos, whatever. But when you see a video like me, who is too hot to not talk about the reality, huh? And you want me to be like, say I am beautiful. Say I am abundant. Say I am courageous. Say I am powerful. Say I am wonderful. Say I'm gonna have a good day today. This and that and that. I can't do it. Too job probably for it. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it, but right now I'm too horny and too miserable, and I have a family member that is not well. I told you guys this all the time for over 2 months now. I'm worried and stressed. I'm not doing any job right. I am beautiful, talk, whatever. Go and find the raining channels. I listen to them too. I like them. I love rain. Listen to meditation channel. I am beautiful channel, whatever. Positive channels. It's called the positive thinking, the power of positive thinking, the power of communication. I listen to them too. Just too hot to use them all the time. I'm trying sometime in my video, you know what? This me, all these years people that following me, they know me. People that were following me since Facebook. Me, how I feel is how I come to my videos. That's why you see me doing video every day. It's because even when I feel sad, I'm still gonna do it. You see how I feel. And I talk to you. When I'm in a sad moment, that's when I can talk deep in our culture and say all I want to say. When I'm in a happy moment, you know, I'm relaxed. I'm not going to be able to talk about this because it's going to make me feel bad and feel the pain. So don't worry about it. I know you don't like to hear it. A lot of us don't want to hear the deep truth. It reminds you of the past or just make you feel like, oh, we are negative. Yeah. It's not like that. We're only negative because the culture is so broken. It's like pieces. You have to pick the pieces. Pick one from Glasgow, pick one from Gambia, pick one from Guinea, pick one from America. This is how you have to pick the pieces and join them. We're that broken. That's why we keep talking negative. You don't know why we keep talking negative. See, you don't even know what is our problem. You see? So, if we don't want the negative to be talked, it's like what I said in the beginning of the video. You're going to make me not to even go and I want to go. Is we stop causing the negative talk, or we bring it down at least. Bring down the corruption, bring down the abuse of children, bring down. Then don't you think we will have more positive things to say? I feel whole, I feel wonderful, I feel beautiful, I am healthy, I am well, I am courageous, I am wonderful, I love myself, I have a beautiful whole body, I have everything I want in life, I am wealthy, I am Amijo, I am Gambian, I love the Gambian culture. Good night, people. See you again soon.